Hi guys, Ben here from Coinstothemoon, and today we'll be talking about ways to build your own crypto passive income on Binance. So this is our preferred wallet. We're using Binance. So there are so many wallets out there. You can check this article later. But for the sake of this demo, we're gonna use Binance. So if you go to our website coinstothemoon.com and then you visit under Learn, you will see crypto passive income on Binance. So just click on that. After clicking, you will be redirected to this article. So the problem in the Philippines now is that most of the banks yield very low APY, so the annual percentage yields. So for example, for Union Bank, it's only 0.10%, for Security Bank, 0.15 to 0.30% depending on your balance, Metro Bank, 0.25, PPI, same as Metrobank, and then BDO 0.25, and then BDO Optimum 1.25. GCash has a better APY. So, but this is depending also on your balance. If your money is below 100k, you will only get 3.1%, and then if you go beyond 100k, you'll have a 4% APY. So that's the problem. It's very low. We believe that crypto can really solve this problem. But disclaimer here first, crypto can yield very high rewards, but at the same time, if you don't know the game, you might lose most of your money, especially if you're trading crypto. But there are also ways for you to surpass that problem and protect your crypto assets and save it the same way you're saving your money in the bank. And to get started, there are a lot of wallets you can use: Coins.ph, PDocs, Coinbase, Crypto.com, Uniswap. But we are most comfortable with Binance because it's the easiest to deposit. The fees are very low because it's not running on chain. And in order to download this, you can just click on the link here, or you can go to our landing page and then click on the best crypto wallet. So let's start with number one. So liquidity mining on Binance Launchpad. So the great thing about this one is you provide Binance with your crypto. So we prefer staking or investing your stablecoin so that you are safe. And in return, you will get the token of the project. So in this example, one of our favorite and high performing investment is the Reef Binance. What we did is we staked 500 BUSD, which is the stable coin of Binance. So this is very similar to USDT. After 30 months of farming, so this is the process of collecting the tokens of the project, we were able to raise 482 Reef. So when it was listed on Binance, it was around 30 cents. So this is on CoinGecko. And then when you go down, and then check the peak price, it was around 31 cents. And then right now, if you still hold that token, you could have doubled your money. So in this example, on the time it was listed, it was 30 cents. So that was 144 and 22% ROI in just 30 days. But if you held until the second peak price, which is around 52, you could have almost doubled your money. So this could either be around $280 or $300 in just a few days, right? You just take your stable coin and your funds are safe, because after the farming period, your initial investment plus the coins that you get from Reef will be returned to you. So most likely it's 100% safe. So that's number one. So the second method would be to become a liquidity provider on Binance Liquid Swap. So this is something similar to the liquidity mining. It's very low to no risk at all, especially if you're investing stablecoin. So if you're not saving stablecoin, you might get the fluctuation. So as you can see, for example, if you're investing into BTC ETH, you'll know that Bitcoin can be very, very volatile. So please, if you're starting this one, if you're starting your liquid swap journey, um, don't invest or don't try to put in non-stable coins. So just focused on BUSD, USDT, TAI, and USTC, right? Because becoming a liquidity provider yields also a very high reward. It can go up to 30 sometimes, it can go up to 40 depending on the volume. Because what this does is you put in money. So let's say you have $1,000 USDT, and then the money will be used for trading. So for example, I want to buy BUSD, but I have USDT. So they will use my funds to transfer to USDT, and then when the BUSD returns back to USDT, then you'll get a commission out of that trade. So if the volume is really high, you'll get a lot of fees from those transactions. So this is where the APYs came from. So the last item on the list is spot trading. So be very careful here because the risk level is very high. So spot trading is where you take advantage of the price changes. So as we all know that the market is very, very volatile, you can take advantage of the fluctuations. You can sometimes get like 5%, 10% of the trades. Or if you're lucky, you can either 10x your money overnight. But if the market is bad and it reaches to the point that it's the peak and it needs a price correction and it pulls back, so you might lose a lot of money also. So be very, very careful. So there are two types of trading. One is short-term trades where you take advantage of a small time frame. So I have another video about this one, so I probably link it on the description below. And then another type of trading is the long-term holds. So you're hodling your tokens in order to take advantage of its growth over time. So let's say, for example, in GRT, when they launched, it was around 3 cents. So if we go to the graph on CoinGecko, we will see here that actually they started with around 13 cents. And then when it peaked, it reaches to around 28, almost $3. So if we go to our profits calculator on Coinstothemoon, so if our holding price was at 13 cents and we held up to $2.85, for example, we could have gained 2,000%, around 2,100% by just holding GRT. And then if we are holding Bitcoin, which is of course the most popular coin in the world, during the pandemic crash, it went as low as 3,200, and then it spiked up to 46, 47. In some exchanges, it was around 48.5. So if we go to our profits calculator and our enterprise is around 3,200, and then our target price is the peak price, which is 48,500, especially on Binance, it peaked at that price. You could have get 1,400% in gains. So there are so many ways to identify how a token will spike. So you can either read news on Twitter for token airdrops, search for YFI ecosystem. So follow Andre Cronje on Twitter, follow Binance listings on Twitter, Coinbase listings, partnership and enterprise adoptions, because most likely people follow the news. So if, for example, on Bitcoin, it usually pumps if, let's say, Elon Musk recently bought $1.5 billion and the price of Bitcoin just skyrocketed. And another thing, if you're considering long-term holds, please consider Travala. So the advantage of Travala is in the long term, if the travel industry returns, the utility of this token would be very huge. And one thing to note is the low supply. Like Bitcoin has only 21 million in total supply, while Travala has 61 million in total supply. So it's very, very low compared to other tokens. And then StormX. So this is a loyalty program for crypto. They have very great partnerships already from DoorDash, Uber, Lenovo, Nike, Samsung, eBay, Lazada, Shopee. Very, very strong use case for the token. Although the disadvantage is the token supply is around 10 billion, but of course, the price will also offset depending on the number of supply. So the good thing here is the circulating supply is almost at the maximum. So the price can be very competitive if the circulating supply reaches the total supply. And then another thing that's a good project to hold long term is refinance. So it's running on Polkadot. And the main value proposition of this one is to provide liquidity on both DeFi infrastructure and the traditional ones, which is the centralized exchanges. So it's very, very high potential in the future. Currently, it's sitting around 5 cents, and the total supply would be around 3.3 billion. So it's kind of high, but as you can see, the dollar value also adjusts depending on the total supplies. That's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in on the video. So if you have any other ways to earn passive income on crypto, so feel free to comment down below. So if you love this video, please press the like button, subscribe, and share this to your friends who wants to follow cryptocurrency tips like this. And also, don't forget to follow our website. So we publish new articles every Monday. And then if you want to visit our YouTube, just click on the YouTube button here. We have a lot of useful tools. That's all for today, guys. Thank you so much. See you on the next one.